Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Morton. Yesterday we read a book about bears, and today we're going to continue. This whole week we're going to continue to learn about bears. We're going to read another nonfiction book about grizzly bears. Who remembers what nonfiction means? Is it real life? Does it give us facts? Or is it a made-up story? Right, it gives us facts. We know it has a table of contents. We learned about those in school. Nonfiction books sometimes have a table of contents where it gives us the page where we can find that information. Grizzly bears. Grizzly bears live in North America. They live in parts of the United States. They can be found in Canada too. So grizzly bears are kind of like a brown color. Grizzlies live in many habitats. Habitats is kind of like their house where they live. They live in woodlands, forests, and prairies. Those are the habitats they live in, the types of places. They like to be near rivers and streams. Grizzlies have thick fur. It is almost always dark brown. Some grizzlies can be a light cream or black, but they're usually a brown color. Grizzlies eat many foods. They mainly eat nuts, berries, and other plant parts. Their favorite treat is salmon. We learned that in our story yesterday. Salmon's a type of fish that bears like to eat. He's got a salmon in his mouth. Grizzlies have humps on their backs. The hump is a muscle from digging. Bears also have to dig for food. They also dig their dens. Excuse me, I'm struggling. So they have that hump on their back, and that's from digging. So they dig for their food sometimes, and they dig their den. All right, food and sleep. Grizzlies eat a lot, but they eat even more before winter. They have to gain lots of weight. They do this to prepare for hibernation. Who remembers what hibernation is? We're going to look. It's to pass the winter in a sleeping or resting state. And so hibernation is when they take a really, really, really long sleep. Most grizzlies sleep through the winter. They sleep in dens. Dens keep them warm and safe. There he is, asleep in his den. Baby grizzly bears. Female grizzlies have babies in winter. Baby bears are called cubs. Cubs drink their mother's milk. Mothers don't eat all winter. So while they're in their den, some are hibernating, but some are having cubs. Male grizzlies leave their dens in March. Females and cubs wait until April or May. Cubs are stronger by this time. So we're in May right now. So the females and their cubs could just be starting to come out, or they could be out for a couple weeks now from their dens. All right, here's some more facts. In Canada and Alaska, grizzlies are called brown bears. So grizzlies prepare for hibernation. We learned that hibernation is a long sleep. They eat a lot to prepare for that, so they gain about 3 pounds per day. Oh my goodness. And grizzlies lose up to 30% of their body weight in the winter. So they eat so much right before they hibernate so they can stay in their den all winter long without having to go look for food. So their body uses up all that extra food that they were storing. All right, so we just learned about grizzly bears. I want you to write one sentence about what you learned about grizzly bears and send it to your teacher. All right, thank you.